What's up? It's Jessie, and I am back at you with another video. If you're new here, I'm Jessie. I am a mom of two here in Central Florida. If you are coming back, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you. Today, I want to share another book haul. Yes, I know, I just had a book haul. I just bought a bunch of new books, but this is different. This is not all books that I bought at one period of time. This is books that I accumulated over time from my local Dollar Tree. And I feel like the Dollar Tree is seriously like underrepresented here in the book realm of YouTube. Like, I managed to find some pretty good gems at my local Dollar Tree. But you have to dig. Like, when you're looking for books from the Dollar Tree, you have to dig. Like, there's a couple of them around me, and all of them, like, the book section is always, like, super scattered, and they're just, like, buried, and there's books on top of books on top of books. Some of them are awful, and you're like, what is this? And some of them are actually, like, diamond in the rough, like, okay, Dollar Tree. And I think it's because they get a lot of, like, overstock stuff. So they'll have a bunch of books that I've heard of, and this isn't all the books that I've gotten from Dollar Tree, but this is just like an example of a bunch of the books that I have picked up from the Dollar Tree over, the course of a few months. And I mean, every single one of them's $1. So if they were crap, then okay, it was $1. I'll pass it on to someone else that might like it. But first, I did want to share one book that is not from the Dollar Tree, and that is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I picked this up in the same haul as my last one that I'll link for you. It just hadn't arrived in time. For some reason, this just took extra long to get here from Amazon Prime. So, yes, this just came really, really late, and no, it's not from the Dollar Tree, but I wanted to share that I'm so excited to start this. I love Sanderson. I love the Mistborn series. I also plan on buying the Stormlight Archive books because I have not read those, and I know the fourth one comes out this year, like at the end of this year. The only reason I didn't buy those is because I want the UK covers, and I'm going to buy those. I think on Book Depository they have them all. So, take all my money. Sanderson, I feel like, takes all my money. Because I'm like, oh, let's buy these $1 books at the Dollar Tree, but like I will buy the UK covers. This is the American cover I got from Amazon. But I will buy like UK covers of Sanderson books just because I adore that man so much. But yeah, let's jump into the books that actually came from the Dollar Tree. First off, so the Dollar Tree is where I get most of my cookbooks because they're $1. And I don't like spending a lot of money on cookbooks because things like the internet and Pinterest exist. So when I see a cool cookbook though at the Dollar Tree, I will pick it up. I picked up this one. It's My Kitchen Recipes, and I have so many cookbooks. I think there's another one here, Party Foods. Like, how cute! And it's just, I like to try different recipes and things along those lines, so I just think these are really fun, and they're really cute to display on my baker's rack in my kitchen, so it looks like I always have cookbook. It looks like I cook more than I do, so there's that. One that I actually picked up super recently from my Dollar Tree was pretty exciting. It's, what is this called? Evolution of Claire. And it is a like Jurassic Park book. It's supposed to be Claire from the new Jurassic Park movies, but it's her when she's younger. So it's kind of like a prequel to Jurassic World, like how she became the heel wearing, running from dinosaur Bryce Dallas Howard that she is. So I'm actually kind of excited to read this. Like, I really like Jurassic World. I like Jurassic Park movies, the originals. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. Next, I picked up this book, and it's a hardback. Like, this is a big ol' chunker, and it's called Daughters of Albion. I've never, ever heard of this. Most of these I've like never heard of, but they sounded really cool in the synopsis. This one is, you can find like the original prices if you peel like the whole sticker off, the Dollar Tree sticker off usually. And it's shocking. Like, this one says, a novel of ancient Britain, war is coming. And it compares it, like the News Daily compares it to Game of Thrones. Those who root for Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen, will find much love in Alia's personal quest. Original price, $25.99 US. I picked it up for $1. So if it's crap, it's okay. But if I love it, then I just spent $1 on a book I loved. This is another one I was excited about. It's called, I just had to get this, In Defense of the Princess. So, if you don't know, I love Disney. I love princesses. I have a 7-year-old daughter, and princesses are important to her. Like, they're a big thing, and there was this whole, like, anti-princess culture, I feel like, for a while. Like, how princesses are negative. Like, they need to be saved, they need a man, and that's not how I look at it. That's how my daughter looks at it. Like, my favorite Disney princess is Mulan, and she definitely didn't need a man. I mean, there's Elsa, definitely didn't need a man. So, Rapunzel, she saved her man. So it's like, I don't know. And I just loved the concept of this In Defense of the Princess. And it's kind of talking about how princesses are good role models, and it's not just all about being that helpless damsel in distress. So I'm really excited to actually read this. Next up, I'd actually heard about this book before, so I was kind of shocked to see it in the Dollar Tree, and that is Stags. And it seems really interesting, since it was nearly half a term when the envelope came. Of course, being stags, they didn't call it half term. They called it Justinium. The invitation was slid slightly under the door. Made of thick ivory paper, folded over 4 sides, and sealed, I kid you not, with a blob of wax. The red of our school stockings. I broke the seal, just like I'd seen in movies. Inside was an embossed card. Like, this sounds really interesting. One Deadly Weekend is the tag, so I swear I've heard of this somewhere here on BookTube, but I don't really know. A lot of these, I don't know. There's synopsis, right. Nothing. Another book that I picked up from my local Dollar Tree, and I think this is like 2 or 3 books in one, is Debutantes and Daggers. And this is another one that I've actually heard of, and I forget who it was here on BookTube, but they said that they really liked the first one. And it just it's not my typical fantasy genre, but it just sounds fun. This one includes Rebel, Belle, and Miss Mayhem. And it says, a lady never starts a fight, but she'll finish it. And it just sounds funny. It sounds entertaining. It sounds like a pretty fun ride. And I love the quote on the back, because I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So this says, if Buffy the Vampire Slayer were Southern instead of SoCal, raised on good manners, cotillion and sweet tea, she would be Harbor Price. So, I'm down. I'm down with some Southern Belle ass kicking. Well, let's see what it is. And another one I picked up. So, this one's called Unbound. And it's by Jim C. Hines. I've never heard of him. It says he's a Hugo Award winner. This is, I think, the 3rd book in the Magic S. Libris series. I've never read any of them, and I picked up the 3rd book in the series because that's kind of how the Dollar Tree is. Like I said, hits or misses, but it's like, okay, it sounded interesting. It's pulp fantasy action infused with a genuine love for books and creating unusually likable characters. Sounds up my alley. And if I can find the first 2 books, like, at a pretty inexpensive price, then I already have the 3rd one now. Alright, another one that actually sounded pretty good is this one's called Burn. And it's by Alyssa Sussman, and it says it's in a companion novel. So this is a companion novel to a book called Stray, which I've never heard of. But it sounds really good too. Magic always leaves its mark. And yeah, me, magic. If there is magic in it, I'm probably going to like it and I'm probably going to read it. It's really short. Maybe I will pick up the book that it's a companion to and see what that's all about. And the last two books that I picked up from the Dollar Tree are probably like the favorite ones that I've gotten. So this one is called Zodiac, the Zodiac Legacy, and it's a Disney book. And look at this. I think it's middle grade, and it literally says Stan Lee inspired book, and it's when 12 magical superheroes are unleashed on the world. A Chinese American teenager named Steven will be thrown into the middle of an epic global chase. He'll have to master strange powers, outrun dangerous mercenaries, and unravel the mysteries of the Zodiac. Like, yeah, it's Disney, and that sounds awesome. And for $1, like, what? $1. I can't find an original price on this one. Oh, wait, $10. So this was originally like sold for $10 US, and I got it for $1. And the other one is a Disney book as well, and it is. Can we see this? Demigods and Magicians, and it's again another Disney book, and it's Percy Jackson, like companion little book. And I was like, at the Dollar Tree, Percy Jackson, like that's pretty cool. It says it's got 3 crossover stories and a sneak peek of the Hidden Oracle. Percy and Annabeth meet the Canes. And this is actually by Rick Riordan. And I think it's actually written from Percy. Like Percy wrote it. Yeah. Because the first is it's a letter from Percy Jackson. So that's really cool. I'm excited to check that out because I really like the Percy Jackson story. And I just thought it was really cool to find all of these at the Dollar Tree. Hopefully this was entertaining and this helped you see that you don't have to spend a ton of money on books on Amazon or even, Barnes & Noble or other bookstores in order to get things that sound interesting and that are good, well-written books. You can find hidden gems at your local Dollar Tree for $1 a piece. And that's how I got a lot of the books in my collection are from the Dollar Tree. And then other things, I go to the library sale and they're used but they're good, and they might be older releases but they're still amazing and for $1. So definitely check out your local Dollar Tree if you're looking for books, because sometimes you just find those diamonds in the rough. Alright guys, have a wonderful afternoon. Let me know in the comments, do you buy books from the Dollar Tree? And what of these should I read first? What Dollar Tree books should I start with? Because there's a lot. And a lot of them sound pretty good. Alright, have a good one guys. Bye.